All right, global markets also paying close attention to Donald Trump's foreign policy moves. Fox News is reporting that North Korea could be set to launch another nuclear test in just a matter of days. How should the United States respond? We are with Gordon Chang, author of Nuclear Showdown: North Korea Takes on the World. Good morning, Gordon.
Good morning.
So the question now is, President Donald Trump, our administration has so many things that they're focused on: health care, tax cuts, and now we're hearing that North Korea may do another missile test, right? Dangerous at that. Does that distract, with all the worries that we have at home, from what we should do or could do? How does it get handled?
Well, it certainly does, and that's one of the reasons why China likes North Korea, because every time North Korea does something provocative, launch a missile, detonate a nuke, we are not paying attention to things that are important to us, like predatory trade practices of China, cyber attacks for commercial purposes, South China Sea. So it is a dynamic that Beijing really likes these days.
We have a meeting between Donald Trump and the president of China coming up early next month. How does the North Korea threat of what would be a sixth missile test recently, how does that affect the meeting with Trump and the Chinese president? Well,
Fox News is reporting that North Korea is ready to detonate a nuclear weapon. It would be its sixth. Really what they're going to do is they're going to time it for political purposes, both external and internal. And indeed, when you have the president of China and the president of the U.S., two countries very important to North Korea, when their leaders are meeting for the first time, and this is Donald Trump on the world stage, I think North Korea very well may decide to say, look, I'm important because I think they'll detonate the nuke then. Of course, we don't know, but that's my guess.
Trump has condemned both ISIS, we're worried about the Middle East, has condemned North Korea for launching these. There's been talk that the next world war starts in the Middle East, but then moves on from Asia, and specifically. What are your thoughts when people talk about the big picture?
Well, whatever it is, I think when we have an incident, it will spread across the world. And it could easily start in East Asia, because you have a North Korean leader who has a very low threshold of risk, because I think he's insecure at home. But whatever it is, we're going to see the Irans, the Pakistans, the North Koreas, the Chinas take advantage of problems elsewhere. And so, therefore, I do think that we're going to see problems erupt simultaneously. There's been an erosion of stability in the world recently, and I think that we're going to see the consequences of that very soon.
You're an expert on these things. How close, in your opinion, is North Korea to putting a nuclear warhead on a ballistic missile to hit the United States?
About 4 years. They already have 3 missiles that can hit the lower 48 states. They're not tested, or they're not tested well, but nonetheless, they're based on proven technologies. The only thing they can't do is mate a nuke to them, but we also know that they can mate a nuke to an intermediate range missile. So they have the technology. They just need now to develop better heat shielding, and then they'll be able to hold us to ransom. So it's about a 4-year time frame.
In 10 seconds or less, you said Trump, we spoke earlier, was handed a really tough plate.
Yes, because, we've seen from the beginning of the invasion of Georgia all the way through, both previous administrations have not defended peace and stability. Trump has a very difficult position.
All right, Gordon Chang, author of Nuclear Showdown. Thank you on the coming collapse of China. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.